Hey, how's it going? Welcome to MAC. We're really glad you're here. We're going to take you on a tour of our campus today. So we're going to start here in our technology building. Most of our MAC students start their days through these doors. MAC has been a long-standing pillar in our community. We actually just turned 100 years old, so we're really excited to have you as a part of the legacy that is Mineral Area College. So we're going to start in our Esports Lab, and we'll tell you a little bit about that program here at the school. So this is our Esports Lab, and esports is new to the campus. It's actually only under 2 years old, but we're already national champions. So esports plays games such as Smash Bros, Rocket League, Valorant, and Overwatch, and you can definitely be a part of those teams. Tryouts are really easy, and we have them quite frequently. Games are played once a week, so it's really an easy commitment for a really fun time. So here at MAC we have something called Navigators. Now those are our academic advisors here on campus. The role of a Navigator is to assist you as a MAC student. They're going to help you with things like registration, talking between your professors, if you don't know where to go on campus, or if you just wonder where we keep the free coffee. Those are things that they can help you with and so much more. So we're going to quickly show you a classroom that we have here on campus. So this is a classroom where you'll have courses such as general education courses, Comp 1, Intro to Comp Skills, things like that. So it's a pretty easy setup, and if you notice, it's set up for about 24 students, but most of your classes are going to have anywhere between 13 to 19 students. So the class size is really small and really manageable. Your professor is going to know your name, they're going to want to know your story and how you got to MAC and how they can help you while you're here. So this is Student Services. Student Services is going to help you with any of those questions you have regarding admissions, financial aid, registration, classes, or once again, if you just don't know where you're going, these ladies at our front desk can definitely help you out. So this is our Career Services office. We have quite a few things happening in this office. We have our Access office, our Assessment office, and Career Services. So our Access office is the office that can assist you if you need accommodations in your classes. So if you're transferring in a 504 or an IEP or any medical conditions, we can help set up those accommodations in those classes. Our Assessment office is where you can take tests like your AccuPlacer. Now your AccuPlacer is really important because it allows us in admissions to know where you sit academically. We don't require a certain score on it. We do for some classes, but not to get into MAC. So we just want to know where you sit. We don't want to put you in a class that is going to make you cry every day, but we also don't want to put you in a class that you think is way too easy. We want to challenge you at just the right speed. We also have our Career Services in here. So Career Services is going to assist you in things like setting up your resume, how to do mock interviews. She also helps you with transfer fairs, so we have those twice a year if you're transferring to a 4-year college. We also work with our work-study program in this office, so if you want to find a job and work on campus, we have a job available in just about every single field on campus, so Allison Sheets can assist you with that while you're here. So this is our Concourse, and it's really the hub of student life here on campus. It's a great place to hang out in between classes. It's also where we have lots of student activities during the year. If you look above us, you can see our flags. Those aren't just for decoration. We do have a lot of international students represented here on campus. So we have students coming to us from Canada, Great Britain, Brazil, and Australia, the Bahamas, and they're a great way that we get to engage in a different cultural diversity. When I was coming to MAC, I thought that I was going to see the same kind of students that I saw at high school. But luckily, I got to engage with some students from other countries, and they got to learn about my country as well as me learning about theirs. So here on campus, we have the Learning Center. We have the Academic Resource Center, and we have our Excel side of things. So either way, you're going to find help with your studies. It's best to come in sooner rather than later, and definitely to set up an appointment so you're guaranteed that time with your tutor. They're going to help you in just about every single topic that we have as a class here on campus. And they work with your professors to assist you in studying and training you in what you're learning in class. You're going to be tutored not by your peers, but by either retired teachers or actual MAC faculty and staff. So I think that gives you some reassurance as a student that you're going to get really, really good help here on campus for you. So this is our food pantry. Now our food pantry is a no questions asked. You do not have to fill out any paperwork or be required for anything to take anything you need out of our food pantry. You can have $1 million in the bank or $0 in the bank and come in and get whatever you need. We have fresh produce, we have dairy, we have frozen meats, we've got diapers if you need them, so we really have everything that we can help you with. And we get donations every week. You're never going to take more than what we can give you. That's why it's here. So definitely take advantage of this really awesome resource we have on campus. So this is our simulation lab here on campus, and it is a really awesome resource for our nursing and our allied health students. We have mannequins in here that can do everything a human can do but walk. They blink, they breathe, they can bite you, they can give fluids, they can get fluids, and it's really cool, even if you're not a nursing major, to come down and check out those mannequins if you're able to. Our simulation lab is just one way here on campus that we stay up to date in the latest training for our students so that you're getting the best education you possibly can. So this is our atrium and our theater. Now, we have quite a few performances, I think, for a community college. We have at least 2 musicals every year, as well as various plays, jazz, and big band performances. Our Mineral Area Fine Arts Academy is heavily involved in the college, and we are so glad that we have them here on campus with us and as an opportunity for you to get involved with them. The atrium, we typically have receptions after a lot of our performances. It's a great way to mingle with either the speaker or the musician who just played. It allows you to really get a hands-on learning experience with what you just experienced in the theater. So this is our theater here on campus, and like I mentioned, we do tons of performances, I think, for a community college. We have various, we have MAC singers, we have our MAC community band, and those are all things that you can be a part of. Our community is also allowed to be involved in our musicals and our theater productions, so even if you don't attend Mineral Area College, you can definitely still audition and be a part of it. It's a really great time. So this is our art studio here on campus, and you can take classes in painting, drawing, printmaking, and clay. We've got quite a bit of opportunities here. I've even seen some students make massive creations out of cardboard. So we've got a lot of mediums and a lot of great, passionate professors who are really excited to teach you about the art majors. So this is our choir room, and it's also part of our Mineral Area Fine Arts Academy. Now, did you know that you don't have to be a music major to receive music scholarships? I think that's pretty awesome. But you can also be a part of our community band and our community choir. They do performances like our Veterans Day singing. They will perform at various community events. And once again, you don't have to be a MAC student to participate in our community band or our community choir. So this outdoor area is what we call our quad here on campus. And it's another one of those great places to hang out in between campus or in between classes. A lot of our students are commuters here at MAC, so you're not going to want to run home and take a nap because you're probably not going to come back to class. So you're definitely going to want to hang out in one of these spots. Another great thing is that we usually do student activities outside as well. We've got cornhole and volleyball, washers, horseshoes, tons of stuff that you can do in between classes. So this is our Cardinal Cafe here on campus. Now, almost all of our students are going to eat at least one meal while you're here. Now, if you're an on-campus living student, like you're living in College Park, your food is included in your room and board. And if you're a commuter, you can also buy a meal plan. Even if your parents are just coming to visit you on campus for the day, they can buy something from here too. Luckily, the food is really, really good. So this is our Bob Seacrest Fieldhouse. Now, primarily you're going to see a lot of basketball games, a lot of volleyball games, but you'll also see science fairs, you'll see different music performances, graduation is held in here. So we have a lot of activities happening in here. So this is our wellness center here on campus. You're primarily going to have a Fit for Life class in here, but you don't have to be in a class to use the facilities. And they're open whenever the buildings are open. So 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. you can come in here and work out. So this is our bookstore here on campus. So of course you're going to come here to grab all the books that you need for your classes, but if you look around, you can see that if you could put a cardinal head on it, we probably did. So we've got tons of great Mac merch for you to buy. You can also get your student ID picture taken here as well. So this is our library here on campus, and of course it's going to do typical library things. You can check out books, academic as well as just reading for fun. You can check out CDs if your car still takes those. You can even check out DVDs. We also have private study rooms if you need them. It's a great place if you need a really, really quiet environment, or if you have a group that needs to study and you guys get a little loud. Those are fantastic to use. We've got our computer labs here as well, and printing is free, so take advantage of that, but not too much. The chairs are really, really comfortable, another good place to hang out in between classes, and there's always a puzzle going on, so definitely stop by and check that out. So here on the second floor is where we have our labs. This is where you're going to take classes such as anatomy and physiology, biology, and chemistry. And if you look, we even have some little creatures in there for you guys to see while you're in class. So this is our clubhouse here on campus. It's over in College Park. It's our housing here for our students, and it's a great place to hang out if you're living on campus and you kind of just need to get away from your dorm mate, or if you want to come and watch a big game on the TV. And I think we're even getting foosball, so lots of different stuff that you can do. We've got 24-hour laundry service, which is coin and card, which I've never had before, so that's pretty awesome. There's also a computer lab, but there's no printer, so make sure you bring a jump drive so you can print your stuff over at the library. Thanks so much for joining us on our tour today. We're super excited to have you on campus, and we'll see you really soon.